As Kiro says, Heidi howdy ho, and welcome to whatever this is. Well, I'm just here, honestly. Most people do like a what to watch at like the very beginning of the season, but I just felt like talking about like what hit, what missed, and what I couldn't even have been bothered with from the spring 2025. I'm right by a window, so I might have to hold this here in case the cars are loud. But yeah, like I watch a handful of like seasonal anime, and I don't watch it per se to like make YouTube videos. I just watch it because it's fun and I like it. And sometimes I'm like, this show needs to be talked about, but I don't know if I have an entire script or video in me. So we're trying out something new. See if you like it. Like it then? Or if you don't like it, then who cares? It matters if I like it. So, as of right now, this is like between like week 10 and week 11. So stuff is still airing as I'm recording this. So I feel pretty safe to like say opinions about the stuff. And it's funny because like people can give opinions only off of 3 episodes. And I'm over here like, can I give opinions based off of 10 episodes, 11? Yes, that's plenty. And any show that like goes to episode 12 and completely drops the ball, that might, like, I don't know, be a situation where it needs a whole, I guess, other discussion to be like, dang, they were great, and then they completely like messed up. Anyways, okay, let's get some out of the way with the I'll get to it one day category. And so far, we only have 2 in there. Well, not so far. That's just what it is. One is Anne Shirley, and the second one is the Vigilantes. But what's the actual name of that? Oh, duh! It's literally My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Yeah, I'll get to those one day. I was interested in the beginning, but like as we'll see, there's quite a bit on here, and I just either like wasn't pressed about it when it started, but now that like I've seen people like talk about it a little bit, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get to it one day. No need to like force feed these shows at all. At all. So it's funny, I have like 2 different, I couldn't decide how to like phrase these because it's really like one, what I hardly bothered with, and then what I didn't even bother with, which those are 2 different things, right? So for the what I hardly bothered with, I put Lazarus over there. And then for what I didn't even bother with is the beginning after the end. I put Lazarus in what I hardly bothered with and not like any other category is because I don't know, like it didn't miss for me. Like when I watched it, I was interested in it. Like sure, the voice acting for the dub is definitely lacking personality. I don't know, the cinematography, the action, the plot and the premise and the characters, like, okay, cool. I'm down, but like I'm not down enough to come back every single week and like, oh my gosh, it's Wednesday at 1 p.m. I need to watch the new Lazarus episode. So like I just didn't bother with it, but not enough in a way to be like, okay, I need to drop this. I'll probably come back maybe in a month or two's time when I'm like, oh, I'm bored. Let me finish Lazarus. I only made it to episode maybe 5, but that's different than what I didn't even bother with. See, this is why words are important because that hardly is doing a lot. It's doing a lot of work in this section because what I didn't even bother with was the beginning after the end. We knew from the jump that it just was not going to be a thing. And I will say this because shout out to him. My boyfriend just wanted to watch it. Like, even though it's clearly garbage, he was just like, I want to see this train wreck follow through. Like, I want it. It's not a miss because, like, I did not set out to watch or witness the beginning after the end. Therefore, I'm like, okay, I didn't even bother with this show because, yeah, I, like, purposefully watched, like, sat down and watched, like, let's say 1 to 3. I'll give myself, no, I might be pushing it. 1 to 2. And then maybe from like 3 to 5, 3 to 7, it was like on in the periphery because it was his choice, right? And I'm like, okay, you're in the living room. I have a choice, but I don't have a choice in the matter. And it's like I'm not bothering with watching this. I'm not bothering with being interested in like what this isekai grown man and this like child with the elf people, and I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering with it. So, and honestly, I feel like enough people are like talking about how painful just like the adaptation is, and of course I haven't read the webtoon. Webtoons are not my jam, so I can just probably say that I didn't even bother with it. But a lot of people are bothering with it, whether they seriously are or it's for like laughs and memes and stuff. Let's talk about what missed. I am not the kind of person to watch something that I don't want to see. The what missed category is, it's not going to be me listing out all of the like shitty anime from the season. It's just going to be what I actually started because I thought it was going to be a good time and interesting, and it turned out that it's not. So what I have on that one is actually, can a girl boy relationship survive? I don't know if I can even answer that question like from the show because I'm basically about to drop it. I am on the edge of the cliff. It's just, I don't know if maybe it's the writing. I think like basically you have like a love triangle, and the main girl, the blue haired girl, oh, she's a piece of work. I have not seen a piece of work like her from what I've watched in a long time. I am not rooting for you at all. The main character, the male protagonist, honestly, he seems like a sweet, nice guy. And at some points you're like, oh, like I really want better for him, aka this other girl who it's like the not she's not the childhood friend trope. She's like the first love trope. I'm rooting for her. She seems like a sweet and innocent like thing. He just is so fixated on his like childhood friend. And at some point it's like, you know what? I'm not even rooting for you anymore because you are just stuck in this like toxic situation. And I don't want to sit here and witness you be stuck in this toxic relationship. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for you. So it's a miss. I thought that like some of the production quality was going to be all right, but it's nothing to stick around for. I will say that. Like it's just full of very annoying main characters, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, so you're gonna take 12 episodes to get to anything of substance. And it's like there was a semi confession like earlier on. I'm like, okay, well then what are you gonna do for the rest of the, and then things just, it's a miss. I don't think it's worth your time. If you just want to like put something on in the background that's like colorful and not like the beginning after the end, then yeah, put on Can a Girl Boy Friendship or Relationship Survive. Some y'all are gonna have to forgive me. I need to improve category phrasing because honestly, when I was thinking about like where to put different shows, there's a separate category that's just good. I don't know where to place. So maybe like my rhymes and my phraseology can improve. But yes, no, it's literally good. I don't know where to place because what hit is like, oh, I feel strongly about this. Like it hit. I'm there every week, or I am like more locked in on it than I thought I would be. A 3-star rating isn't bad. That's fine. And I feel like things can either be great or they can be bad, horrible. But like in the middle, that's still okay. That's still a decent thing, right? For better or worse, these are my good. They're just not great enough to hit, but like they're good enough to be good. Anyways, so we have the following: Witch Watch, Fire Force, Kowloon Generic Romance, Mono, and Catch Me at the Ballpark. We have a lot in this category. We'll start with Witch Watch. I just think like I'm having fun, but like I'm not pressed enough to like tune in every single week. Honestly, all of these are like that. I'm usually about like episode 7 to 8 on average between these. So if right now it's like week 10, 11, I'm like, what, like 2 episodes behind? An episode behind? So like, I'm watching it. I'm just not like caught up. Like the girl of the hour that we will talk about in a second, looking at the time and that it's Friday. Oh, I'm watching like within 30 to 45 minutes of the episode dropping every Friday because like I'm on it. I need to know. I'm fiending. These ones, I'm taking my time. And just with life, with consuming, with watching, right? Like it's supposed to be watching, not consuming. Watching TV, like you gotta go at the pace that works for you. And I'm enjoying my time watching these shows. And that's like how I feel about Witch Watch. It's funny. I'm enjoying it. The characters in the trio are like interesting. Honestly, I feel like it might move up into like a hit category for me. Like maybe when like more plot starts happening with whatever is about to befall her in this like prophecy. I think I'm really interested in like how she and like the gang handle that. But the like antics of the week, it does make it just like a good fun time. Fire Force, it's not in like the what I want it to be in the what hit category really bad. Unfortunately, like I can't do that because like it's not hitting like season 1 and season 2 so far. I will say I can't believe I get to say this like nerdy thing, but I have read the entirety. Okay, I didn't read the entirety of the manga. I just read from where season 2 ended to the end. So I have read the rest of the series, and I am excited for what's to come. I just need some of the like. It's not hitting like it needs to be, but it's still good. And maybe the last like 2 or 3 episodes, maybe those will hit. And like there were some episodes that have like individually hit, but like as a season, it's not hitting. Again, it needs to, like when Aaron what the fuck am I thinking about? AOT. Oh my gosh, what's the old boy's name who fought Burns? It's crazy that I remember Burns' name, but I can't remember the protagonist of Fire Force. That's wild. Oh, it's Shinra. Yes, I literally am like looking it up. Oh, it wouldn't even matter because the first character is Arthur on my anime list. And like there are scenes that hit, but overall the whole season is not. It's just good. That is Fire Force. Kowloon Genetic Romance. Out of all of these ish, I'm like the furthest behind. I think because the plot is so like mysterious and purposefully confusing, I'll say. It's one of those where like once you get to the end, you're like, okay, that hit. But for now, it's like it's just a good show and I'm having a nice time being confused and trying to unravel like that thing floating in the sky and like the mysteries of this like forgotten city that's not forgotten. I read somewhere that they like episode 1 or something covers like a lot of like source material. I think they handle the like adaptation fine, but it makes me wonder like once this season is done, if I'm like, okay, that was good, but then I go back and read it and I'm like, oh, like that hits. So I wonder how like adapting this material and situation will make it feel different. But for now, it's just good. Mono is Mono is a good show. I think Mono is, oh, should I be explaining what these are? Yikes. Well, we'll start now. Mono is one of those like cute girls doing cute things, slice of life anime about this girl who I don't even want to say she's in the photography club because she's not in the photography club. So far, she spends most of her time hanging out at this like convenience store, and that's fine, but it's giving, we're not getting what we were advertised, but it's not bad. It's a good show. I just think expectations need to be like adjusted a little bit, and they don't do as many like photography things as I wanted them to do or hoped. And I'm gonna learn about ISO and like different cameras, and like if you want that, you need to just watch Insomniacs after school. This is more of a like tourism ad for like certain prefectures in Japan for like where they live. I think the author who did this also did Laid Back Camp. So it's a good chill vibe. The like animation and character designs and like the vibes are really good. I enjoy it. It has better animation than the beginning after the end. So it's a good show. I know sometimes like slice of life is not everyone's thing. We like the vibes. We like the chillness of shows like this. And there are some scenes that do hit for sure, but I need all of it to hit in order to hit. Okay, and lastly, which honestly, this might be a sneak and it also could be a lie. Catch me at the ballpark. So I actually only low-key watched this like in the beginning because I don't baseball is not in like my top 5 sports. Before I was averaging 0 games a year. Now I'm averaging 1 or 1.5, 2 if we're feeling crazy. But my boyfriend likes sports things, so I was like, you gotta watch this to like decompress. And I'm just like watching on the outskirts. And it's a fun time. It's fast paced in the sense of like, it's doing the thing where it has like make a mini episode, like in each episode. And they'll do like three of them. So, which I think is similar to Witch Watch, just like the mini. So like it goes by quick, and like it takes place at the baseball stadium. You would think that it follows one singular guy because like he's the first one that we see in episode 1. But no, it follows like different people who work at the stadium. Got the beer girls, the concession stand, you've got the announcer, some players, security guards. So it's wholesome slice of life baseball vibes that I think any sports person who wants something chill definitely would enjoy. So that's the good category. Now let's talk about what hit is Once Upon a Witch's Death. Now that's one of the shows where like could very well like have been, and for some people just be, in the good category. Once Upon a Witch's Death is about, I'll give a little synopsis I guess for this one. Girl, this witch, when she like turned 17, she basically found out that she has a year to live, and the only way to not die is by collecting like 100 tears? It's 1,000 tears in a year. I'm putting it in what hit for me because unexpectedly, like what hit. The first like 1 or 2 episodes, you're like, okay, this is a good time. Like this isn't that serious. Like, I mean, maybe even like the first 3 to 4, you're like, oh, this isn't that serious. I get to watch an anime. Is in a world where magic exists. We have this like gremlin protagonist who is like a creep. He's still wholesome and interesting. But as I'm caught up. Like I just watched episode 11. So the final one airs next week. And I'm like, oh, again, this isn't like, I'm not talking Frieren levels or any like fantasy with magic levels of like, oh, this is top tier, like excellent anime. It's not that. Honestly, it is one of the best good anime that I probably have seen in a while. It has hit the ceiling on levels of like being a fine and good anime, but it's great at it. Cause like there's world building in it. It gets dark and serious like when it needs to, and you're like, oh, we're really like going for it. We're really doing it, which is surprising because like sometimes like stuff doesn't matter, and you watch this and you're like, oh, they're like the stakes are here. I'm gonna be honest, just to like adjust expectations. From how it starts, you think, okay, she's like going to get a tier per episode. That's like the structure of this. That's not what it is. I think knowing that, if you go into it, I don't think like I'm sitting around here disappointed, like, oh, I'm not seeing an episode, a tier, blah blah, or like a focus on it. I think it just like helps adjust expectations a little bit. It's a good like magical witch girl like doing things. So definitely hit. Not everyone's talking about it, you know, like she's underrated. She's, you know, underground. Who cares? Another one that could be underrated and underground, partially because it's on a high dive. Not many people I know, including myself, even have high dive. But I digress. Rock is a Lady's Modesty that I am really enjoying that. These girls are at this like really fancy prep school, and she's like the blonde girl with the quirkiest screw hair ever. She's not allowed to play the guitar anymore. She's been banned from it. She meets this other girl who plays the drums, and basically like they're playing music secretly, and they're very vulgar and like brash, and it's a great time. It's fun, it's funny. I saw like a few people once being basically like, they're playing this music, like they say that they want to be this kind of band, but the music that they're playing isn't actually that, and like it's like, you know, not authentic. I'm over here like, I don't know anything about that. Like I don't know zero about that, and I don't care. I'm a regular normal person. I'm having a blast. Who cares if they mention this specific metal band? It's not for you. It's for me. People who don't know nothing, but we are enjoying getting a music anime with girls who are angsty, and there's tension, and we're here for it, right? I'm definitely speeding up right now because I'm really worried about this mic. Windbreaker season 2 is hitting. Don't listen to the streets. Don't listen to anybody who's saying it's boring. If people say Windbreaker season 2 is boring, they're boring. They have no class, no taste. But like, I feel like it doesn't get what it deserves, and I there needs to be a conversation about how Windbreaker is actually underrated, and it is a like beautiful, heartwarming, moving show about like personal development, personal growth. Honestly, in like introspection and just trying to like change and actually changing. And half the people who probably call it boring, they probably need to do some work on themselves. And now the fights, fabulous, fantastic, hilarious. But that internal work that people that they're doing, that Sakura's doing, oh yeah, chef's kiss. It's a fabulous time. It needs to be talked about more, to be honest. Okay, 2 more to go. Second to last, which is like honestly hitting probably like the most besides like my bias. But it's Apocalypse Hotel. It is an original anime, and what can I say about it? Like, is I feel like going in with very little expectations is one of the best like ways that I've been enjoying it. But also, it won't be talked about and watched if you don't hype it up, and it lives up to the hype. It's one of those like, I feel like it was done by people who just love like anime entertainment of all mediums, of all genres, and they just got the chance to write, animate, design like the show of their dreams. It's just one of those shows where you just go watch it, enjoy it. The first episode, it gets better. Like if the first episode's not bad, but like you think, oh, it's gonna be like this. No. But then again, go in with no expectations. Just know that it hits so much. I don't want it to end, and it's probably gonna hurt to end. And I'm really excited to like rewatch it and try to figure out how to gush about it, to be honest. And speaking about figuring out how to gush about a show, literally once I turn this camera off, I'm going to tune in for the next episode of Apothecary Diaries because it is hitting so much, and I'm trying not to scream because I don't want to be that girl, but also it's so great, and I know I feel very cringe right now. I just am a huge fan, and it's hitting. I know season 2 has been going on since technically like the winter, but it's still here in the spring, so we're putting it in the what hit category. It's hitting. I cannot tell you why or how, because it's a masterpiece in mystery and storytelling and drama. No words. Hopefully I can find out a way to have words, and maybe talk about it in like a spoiler free way, but like also I might have to just figure out a way to talk about it, and there will be spoilers because I need to talk about this show. I need to dive into like the little hints and like unpacking everything, and I'm gonna start saying it now, and you can be annoyed because it might need to be said multiple times, but I just, I hope at the end of season 2 we get a little like season 3 confirmed, because like that would just make me very happy. Apothecary Diaries, I'm gonna like be a shell of a human when season 2 ends, because I just miss it, and I love those. I will miss it when it ends, and those characters are just like some of the best characters that I have seen in anime, and it's It's in my anime Mount Rushmore at this point. Like, it's get out the tools, start carving, because they need to be up there. So that is me looking back at spring 2025 anime and how I felt so far. Definitely let me know if there's anything from this that like you have seen, what has like fallen for you in various places. Also, what are you watching that like isn't airing right now? I'm still chewing on like in a very slow pace Yu Hakusho, and I'm actually almost done with Sound Euphonium. I started season 3 like a few weeks ago, but like I'm not rushing to finish it because like season 3 just came out. So I'm also watching things that aren't airing, and that's honestly pretty dang cool too. Well, that is all. No idea how to end the video. I'll just leave this up so I can put up cards for other videos that I've watched that you may or may not enjoy. It's up to you. All I know is I'm gonna go get some food and watch Mao Mao and Jinchi. Yeah. So until next time, y'all. Cheers.